Yeah, let's go to the tower. Let's go. I think we get like a thing for doing a PvP thing or whatever, and then we'll go into a strike. That was a brutal PvP match. The first one was fun. That one I didn't actually have any fun in. You guys will only see one of two of those. The second one got a little crazy towards the end. I don't know what happened there. So let's talk about the schedule now, Stevie, because we didn't talk about that this week yet. This is kind of like the first official week of the schedule.
Right.
What is it? Lay the schedule on me, since it was your idea to have one.
Wait, it was my idea? I thought it just kind of organically happened. So we started and we introduced a new podcast format, which is strictly what we do for the fight. So those we typically will be doing on Friday or Saturday.
Well, there's two different podcasts, kind of.
Oh,
there's the fight recap.
What is the name of the other show, Zach?
It's Talking with the Dad.
And when does that come on, Zach?
Comes out every Saturday.
What do we do on Fridays?
We record Talking with the Dad.
And what do we do on Saturdays then?
We record the UFC recap.
And then what do we do on Mondays?
We record gameplays, what we're doing right now here.
And why are we sucking so hard at PvP tonight?
I've never played it before. That's my excuse. What's yours?
I am 38 years old, homeowner who probably should be in bed with his family.
Okay, that's a fair excuse. We're gonna do a couple strikes. We're gonna have some fun, and kind of try to move on away from that. The first PvP was really fun. It was it was hectic and it was fun. We'll be able to chop that up into the first portion of this. That second one is just going straight into the X-Files.
Along with a few other things that have happened recently.
There's only one other thing in the X-Files so far, and that was something we do not speak of.
Why can't we talk about it? I need everyone to like and subscribe and mash and comment to get Zach to play PvP Gears 5, because you are in for some entertaining stuff. He's better than he thinks he is, but man, this guy... Zach, I gotta tell you, man, you're one of my favorite people when it comes to something competitive. Like, I can only imagine what your face looks like when we're playing these games, dude.
It's it wouldn't even be the issue with PvP Gears is it just wouldn't be fun for me.
Right.
That's, kind of more or less why I really wouldn't want to do it. I don't want to make this feel like a chore to have to come in here.
No, right? I got you. But you gotta admit, man, like, there's no...
Oh, I was not happy.
Are you in charge of this excursion?
I am.
All right, then I'll just let you...
I'm getting myself geared up here.
Yeah, one of the reasons I think that we came up with this new schedule is because we enjoy pushing out the content, and we want to get more content to you guys. And one of the things we really enjoy doing besides gaming is talking fight. So that's something you can look forward to more. We're talking with a dad is the fight recap. And by the way, Zach, man, for someone that's only been watching MMA for what, 4 or 5 years, you have a high IQ on a lot of stuff. You do a lot of research, don't you? And I think that move that that homeboy pulled that we were trying to figure out was a Gogo Plata.
No, I saw.
No, it wasn't.
No, I saw it listed as something else. I mean, I really wish I could have found the tweet, and I forget who tweeted it. It was one of the, for sure, it was one of the reporters. It wasn't Hawani, and it wasn't. Oh man, who's the other guy that the UFC likes way more than Ariel Hawani?
Not Luke Thomas, right?
No, they don't like that guy either because he's associated with Brendan Schaub.
I was like, they hate that dude.
Yeah, there's another one that they really... Oh, Brett Okamoto. It wasn't Brett Okamoto. It was Aaron something. Whatever. I will... Before... I'm going to edit the tweet in the center of the screen. I'm looking at my webcam all weird. I'm going to edit the tweet in the center of the screen here. So we figured out what it was called, and the tweet was edited into the center of the screen through the powers that be of the internet.
Right. So I got to tell you, man,
go ahead.
I want to go, like, real deep with something right now, man.
Can I get the last thing out about the podcast quick?
Yes, get the last thing in. I'm sorry.
So there are really two different podcasts. The UFC recap is something that we kind of did anyway. So I was like, we'll just record it and talk about it on air. And the other one, Talking with a Dad, is actually good. I think is going to be a serious podcast where we, like last week, audio was bad. I understand, and I'm sorry for that. That was my fault. I should have listened to Steve's feedback on that, my audio was bad. But that's actually going to be like a legit podcast. We're going to talk about the Joker next week. Last week we talked about gaming etiquette. So that's going to be like a whole separate thing other than just the fight talk. Right, I'm actually gonna try to keep fight talk out of that, and if it spills into it, it spills into it. But you know, we're gonna actually do a podcast, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna try to get guests on at some point. Mostly just gonna be our friends and such. So you guys can look forward to that. If anyone wants to try to suggest people who we want on, if we want the infamous Shane, if we want the infamous Pete, the people who we talk about that have no face, we can definitely try to get those on. If they ever announce Tony versus Khabib, I'm gonna try to get Cash on, and talk chop with him about fighting. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. I really enjoyed recording that last week, and
I had a great time.
We're gonna continue to do the things that we like to do on the channel because I think that's the way we're gonna grow. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, there you are. I think that's the way you should live life. Don't do anything you don't like to do and continue to do the things you do like to do.
Oh, I gotta make a few phone calls. I'll be right back.
Oh, man.
All right, so you want to get deep into something.
Yeah, I want to go deep into something, right? This is what I want to get deep into while we're playing this game here. Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
This is not to start the whole EA esports thing again. But I can't. I listen, man. I'm trying to find a way to bond with people in these interwebs playing games. And the one thing I don't understand is there a schedule to these tournaments? How does an old man like myself get plugged in?
It depends on what you want to watch. What game are we looking to watch? I might be able to explain it. Because the answer is yes. It's just when it happens. Right now, as we're recording this, the League of Legends World Championship is going on. League of Legends Worlds is what it's called.
And what's the cash prize on that?
A few million.
Wow.
Yeah, but they do a season. They actually do multiple seasons. NA has a season. EU has a season. Oceanic has a season, which is like Australia, New Zealand, and Southeast Asia, maybe. They have a season. China has a season. Korea has a season. South America has a season. So the top one and maybe the top two from all of those regions come play at Worlds after both spring and summer split, right? And then it's a point system, and combined points get you into Worlds. That's where we're at right now. Worlds is going on right now. SKT is going to win it. They have the best player in the world by far. So that's just how it goes.
And
but
how do you view this stuff? Is it like pay-per-view type of thing?
Nope, it's on Twitch. It's on Twitch, it's on YouTube, it's on Azubu, if Azubu's still a thing. So no, it is broadcast just like any other stream is.
Dude, I gotta tell you, man, because I'm starting to feel like I can get there pretty soon. Like, I'm 38 now, right?
You want to know the sad truth? Oh, we've done this one already. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering why you didn't grab your bike. I was like, this must be a strategy thing.
Yeah, well, last time I had nightmares of when we often carved ourselves in and died.
I remember no such thing. I remember two bros coming in gloriously, free rider style, laying people down. Yeah. Actually, cut to the scene. It's me screaming like, "Do I hit shift now? Do I hit shift now?"
I wish that was actually what you said, because that would have been classic, dude. So, but there are like 3 or 4 different leagues going on for Counter-Strike, and then there's majors, which is like let's say like the leagues are fight nights and ESPN cards, and then the majors are the pay-per-views. So Call of Duty is doing a franchise league, and their model is going to be very similar to baseball or football. Overwatch does that now. Dota really, I don't know much about the Dota competitive scene. All I know is that they have the International every year, which is the highest paid tournament every year. And it's generally crowdfunded. A lot of times you could opt to buy things in Dota, which is a Valve game, and then they use that money towards the prize pool. So you buy cosmetics, and you know whatever money that you spend gets placed into the prize pool for the international that year. So yeah, there is definitely schedules and seasons, and it just depends on what you want to play, and what you want to watch, and I could definitely, direct you towards the right area.
Well, what are you looking forward to?
Call of Duty franchising. They just started announcing teams. Clayster just went to Dallas officially. Scumpy just officially left Optic. There's a few things going on. Nothing. I just died. Can someone revive me?
Oh, sorry. I just died too.
It just died too. Oh my.
This guy's like, oh, no. Who am I? He's like, who am I partner with right now?
Yeah, and then at the end, I'm gonna have double his kills. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to Call of Duty franchising. I don't watch much Counter-Strike, but it's usually pretty interesting when it is on. So, I try to catch them. I watched one the other night while I was going to bed.